Hello everyone. In this video we're going to learn how to make a box plot. Okay. So far we have learned so many type of plots, the pie chart, the bar graph, the histogram, the stem and a leaf plot, the dot plot, and this is the box plot. First of all, we need to understand what is the box plot. It is a graphical display. It's a graphical display of what? Of 5-number summary. Right? And I hope you remember what is the 5-number summary. You are given a data set, then these 5 numbers, the minimum value, the first quartile, the second quartile, the third quartile, and the maximum value. These 5 number makes the 5-number summary of our data set. So if we graphically represent these 5 numbers, then such a graph, such a plot is called a box plot. So what we are going to do now, we're going to take an example to illustrate how we are going to construct a box plot, right? Well, let's take an example here. We have an example here. Let's say I have a data set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like this is the data set, the easiest of the example, so that you get the idea. And what we want to do, we want to make a box plot for this data set, right? So what are the steps involved? Step 1. In the first step, what we do, we need to find the 5-number summary. We need to find the 5-number summary. That's the first step. But fortunately, sorry about that. But fortunately, we already taken this example. We already have seen this example, and we already found the 5-number summary in a previous video, right? If you have no idea what I'm talking about, then you stop this video and watch my video in which I have computed a 5-number summary for this data. Okay, so if you know this, so the 5-number summary is our minimum value in this data set. It's clearly mentioned. It's 1. Our first quartile is 3. Our second quartile is 5, the median. Our third quartile is 7, and our maximum value is 9. So these are the 5 numbers, and these we already made, right? That's the first step. As a second step, what we are going to do now, we are going to draw a scale. And when we draw a scale, we need to make sure that it includes our minimum value and it includes our maximum value. Let me put a scale here. Let me draw a line here. This is the line. And I will put once we have put line, I have put a scale here. Let's say this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 9. Okay, so I have put a scale here. I've drawn a horizontal line and I have put a scale here, and I have made sure that it includes my minimum value and it includes my maximum value. Okay, as a third step, what we are going to do now, we're going to make a box. We're going to make a box starting from the first quartile all the way up to the third quartile. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to make a box here. Look at the box. This is the box I'm trying to make. This is the box. That's the box, right? And for this reason, this plot is called the box. Due to this box, this plot is called a box plot. And we start from the value of Q1 and we go all the value of up to Q3, right? As the next step, what we do, we draw a vertical line. We draw a vertical line at the value, at the position of the second quartile. Our second quartile is 5, so I will draw a vertical line here. This is the vertical line that is indicating our median. So this was our Q1, remember that? This is our Q2, this is our Q3, right? As a last step, what we do, we need to extend. As a last step, we need to extend the walls. We need to extend the walls of these boxes. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to draw two lines for extending these two walls of the box. I will take this wall and I will extend this value all the way up to the maximum value, like this one. And I will extend this wall and it will go all the way up to, I will extend this wall and it will go all the way up to the minimum value. Sorry about that, Leo. Okay, this is all the way, right? These two lines are called viscous, right? And for this reason, this is also called box and whisker plot. In some textbook, in some people call this as a box and a whisker plot also. Okay, so that's how you make a box plot given the data, right? This is the complete description of the box plot, right? I hope you understand that. If you have any question, please write me an email. Thank you.